How long you been on this magazine shit, bro?
I've had this idea for like 2-3 years now. But I like start doing it last year. Now I'm taking it serious now. Finally.
I'm gonna tell you now, bro. Keep taking it serious. That's why I was fucking with you because I've been published like a few times now, but like they have articles written about me, but I like really fucked with y'all like layout. And y'all black too, so it's always weird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm black, so it's like
I had to make something different. It's like when you look at it, Westward is not doing this shit.
Like y'all two covers with y'all first two covers I've seen with nuts. I was like, okay.
Yeah, this next one I'm finna put somebody's art as a cover for this next one.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah, bro. Keep that vibe, bro. You know, I think you got something. Let's set this right. Yes, sir.
Right. So it's another CO.FAX exclusive here in shit. The lab, really. This is where everything is.
Yeah, man. It's an unofficial title, but the unofficial title right now is Studio.FE. As we can find it on IG and shit.
I was just like, one of the questions in here is like, how do you come up with that name?
Man, so when it comes to names, bro, I didn't see niggas know me from so many different names. So I originally started about 5 years ago. So I started with Cons Multimedia Group. That was my first ever like LLC. That's what I started with. It stood for Kings of None But Self. And then I kind of built that brand and then over evolved. Just kind of niggas wasn't doing their parts. Long story short, I had to switch it up. So I just decided to make myself a brand, which is People Call Me Rich, right? So then I have business partners, and just going through the motions of life, bro. I just kind of got to the point where I was just like, bro, fuck everybody and everything. So that's really where I came up with the name. Like, it was just FE short. FE could be a multitude of things, but to me, FE stands fuck everybody and everything. Like, I'm gonna do it my way. You get what I'm saying? Like, I felt like a lot of the time I was listening to people and taking their advice, and sometimes nigga shit don't be correct. And it's like, damn, like nigga, you stopping this and this actually could work. You know what I'm saying? You never even know. Like, nigga, just give it a chance. Like, so that's where I came to that FE part.
Definitely, like when you got a vision that nobody really see, bro, you gonna like.
You get frustrated.
You gonna stand strong on your shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, especially, bro, I feel like, nigga, I've been in this shit for 5 years. So it's like, nigga, I ain't no rookie. Like, nigga, I know I've been paying attention. Like, I've been using this shit like as college. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like studying and seeing where I could go better, where I could do differently. You know what I'm saying? How other niggas approach it. What's other niggas' method? Like, just all different types of ways of how I could do it. So then when I'm really ready to just hit it home run, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. And that's how I kind of get to the point where I am today, where it's just, I just been slowly building everything up. And I'm about to launch a clothing brand shit here next week.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, bro.
On commission, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was like I guess.
The idea of that.
Yeah, the background of that.
So, man, so it's funny, I originally was gonna do clothes. I wasn't even gonna pick up a camera. Like, the camera thing wasn't really like in the plans. My plan was gonna be, make clothes like about 6 years ago, like fresh out. Like, I'm in the middle of college, my sophomore year and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm tired of college, I don't know what to do. So I started designing. You know what I'm saying? Started designing mad clothes. And then started working a hospital job. My homeboy Penner, shout out Penner. He wanted me to do his mixtape cover, you know what I'm saying? And design his clothing line for the mixtape. So I was like, all right, bet. Long story short, in conversations, niggas having conversations, chopping it up. He ended up talking about he needed a cameraman. And I was like, at that time, I had just bought like a Nikon, like D3400 or something like that. And he was like, bro, I need a cameraman. So long story short, that's how I picked up the camera and just started shooting and kind of took fashion as a back end, like in the sense of like, I started another clothing brand with my homeboy Perry. helped him out on that, you know, just did designs and like the photography side of that and marketing, you know, shit like that, trying to build that up. Just kind of learning, you know what I'm saying? Because like fashion's a whole different thing between clothing, you know, I mean, not clothing, photography, you know what I'm saying? So it's like fashion really made me like, nigga, I had to sit back too. Like college again, kind of sort of like, all right, I didn't go to the fashion shoot school, but I could at least learn from just, you know, helping niggas out, learning from the streets and shit. So now it's like I'm at that point where going back to fuck everybody where I'm just ready to just drop. Ready to feed, you know, just let niggas see my vision now fully.
And so, you picked up the camera just like, what, 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, I picked up the camera like about 5 years.
What was your first camera? The Nikon?
Yep. The Nikon D3,
And
3400.
you still got it?
No. I done sold that motherfucker some years ago. You go through so many cameras as a cameraman, and it's like, you know, once you start going through it, you learn like quality too. Like, all right, if I'm shooting videos, it's the Nikon, ain't really producing. It ain't even producing HD. This motherfucker's giving me 1080p. You know what I'm saying? Like my first music videos, I was just watching them today. Like, shit, man, I shot that bitch on a toaster. Like, that shit look like that shit fresh out of 2010. Nigga. Like,
and like what made you want to take it serious? Like to keep doing it?
Man, really, it became a passion because I figured out that I was good at it. I didn't have to really think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really started off with photography. Like, most niggas know me, a lot of niggas know me as a videographer, but then a lot of niggas know me as a photographer too. Like, I had two different like lanes in that. Like, I started off as a photographer because I recognized I could see pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just something that I could see. And that's when I started doing everything I did with photography, and it kind of grossed into that. And then video was just like, damn, okay, this is a new challenge. This is the next challenge I want to learn. And then from there, that's where it really developed. Like, I really like to learn. I like editing. I like shooting, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Like, I like creating that little vision out of just out of clips. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what kind of really got me hooked. Like, any nigga could film something, and you know what I'm saying, and have clips, but how you gonna be able to put something together that gonna look good and look cohesive is different. You know what I'm saying? You actually got to learn how to do that, and that takes time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what keeps me going. And now it's just like something I really want to do in the sense of like my day to day. Like, I don't want to shoot niggas music videos. So I'll tell you that. Like, I'm probably gonna retire from that in like a year or two. You know what I'm saying? But film. I love movies, so film is my next like step. Like, I'm working on a short film right now that I've been written, and I'm just ready to just start focusing solely on that.
That shit's hard. Because I had seen, like, just looking at some of your shit, I was reading the Voyage Denver interview, and you said you wanted to be like up there with Spike Lee, Director X and shit. So, what is the inspiration for film? Just like, just want to do it after getting into that shit?
Yeah, after it. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about it as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course a nigga like movies, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know nothing about film until like I actually really started picking up the camera. It was like, it started creating when like, once I got to truly understand, like, damn, I had an idea, I had a vision, now that shit, I'm watching that motherfucker. That's what got me hooked. So it's like, now it's like, I've always been a good writer, so now I was like, damn, let me try to write a script. You know what I'm saying? That was like a strong suit in school was writing. I wrote a script because I let a couple niggas read, and niggas like, damn, you should film that. And I'm like, damn, wrote another script. Started another script. I'm like, damn, like, okay, this is something I actually probably do. And now it's just like, I'm at that point where it's like, now I'm ready to see that vision. Because like, I've accomplished a lot of my music videos goals, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, that's like my last monkey on my back is a short film. Something that I could really showcase. Because there's a lot of niggas I watch, like Wells Bonner. That's like somebody I really like watching. Like their videos. I don't know if he or she, I don't even know, but their videos go crazy, bro. That shit inspirational.
Yeah, I also want to get into that too. Like, I don't know. It's the same thing, because like, I always fucked with photography for some odd reason. It's just because, like, you know, like you said, you just see a picture of, like, sometimes the nigga be wishing his eyes were camera.
Right.
Fuck, if I would have captured this moment.
Capture that moment, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I kind of see how you want to get into that. I support that in any way. You feel me? However I can.
Appreciate you, bro.
Acting on motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, bro, don't say that, bro. I definitely gonna hire these niggas. I need some extras in these niggas acting. I need it all, bro. Cause like that's something that's kind of hard for me to find. Like I know a bunch of rap niggas and producers and photographers. I don't really know too many actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know too many niggas that actually want to do that shit and take that shit serious. Cause that's something I want. Like I need you to remember your lines. I need niggas to come in for table reads. Like it's hard to find niggas that's been dedicated. That's been like my main issue with it. Cause I am only one man. Like nigga, I do a lot of things, and it's like when I be trying to add more shit on, it fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna get to where I need to go. Like how I needed somebody help me. Like I done told y'all niggas this is what I want to do. Somebody help me. Cause nigga, I can't do this right now. Cause I got 13 videos I got to edit.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's how it be. But
and I work a job, so it's like, you know, a nigga gotta survive, so you gotta put those 40 hours in, and you know, that's 40 hours. So that's a big chunk of time, and then you shoot in between that. Okay, that takes up time. Then you gotta edit this shit.
You don't know that editing process.
Yeah. My average music video for me, edit gonna take me like eight hours. Like that's basic package. If you want some like Chris, like you want, I mean not Chris, but like niggas be wanting Mad Effects, VHX, this, and that, and alright, my nigga, that's gonna take me longer. And then you want it done the next day. Like, nigga, I'm not doing that the next day.
Because they need to pay the next day back. Sometimes, like,
I had one nigga pay to skip the line, and I respect that nigga to this day. Shout out Plugger, man. That nigga was like, fuck that. I'm nigga.
I need my shit.
Yeah. Right, because I do have a pretty fair, quick turnaround. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be dragging my ass with niggas' videos. I do try to get them done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shoot with me, you can get your video between 4 to 7 days.
It's reasonable, but people gotta understand, bro. That motherfucking editing is crazy. When you got a motherfucking 3-4 minute song and you got 24 frames per second, try to do that shit. Try to do that shit.
Here's the thing, it ain't even be 24 per second now, because nigga, it's 4K everything, 4K, so it's 60 FPS. It's 60 FPS to fucking, and then nigga, you want to fucking you want an effect on every damn scene down there. Ain't want transitions. You want me to come through your eye, go out your nose. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I felt it, my nigga, but this is gonna take some time. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
gonna need a team,
bro. And then I'm like, bro, I can only do so much. My computer's gonna allow me to do too. Like, nigga, like this motherfucker look nice, but this motherfucker for music videos, nigga, this motherfucker be like, yo, yeah.
Man, people don't be understanding.
They don't, bro. That shit's I love it. I do it because I love it. You know what I'm saying? I understand when motherfuckers wouldn't want to do it. My girlfriend think I'm crazy because she's like, nigga, how can you sit in front of your computer and just build a fucking music video? Just, you know, like all these little damn squares and shit. I'm like,
yeah, that's like curating like that scene, bro. Like when you really ready to like shoot your shit for the short film, the passion and like the dedication that goes into everything. Like not
that's
only
gonna
just
be
the picture, but the sound and the music.
That's gonna be a little
transitions
different. Yeah.
And like
that, I'm gonna be an asshole. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I ain't even gonna take nothing. Like listen, nigga, this is exactly how I need to be. Can't be no bullshit. Cause like one thing I'm definitely gonna do is like I definitely have. I don't think my first short film gonna look like, you know, some Spike Lee shit. But nigga, I need my shit quality. As much quality as I could get is as much quality as I'm willing to do. You know, like I need that shit to look great. So I'm gonna need niggas to not be bullshit. Yeah.
What camera? Like, what's your like ideal camera? What camera would you?
Man, I want a fucking red camera. I want a fucking red camera, but you know, them bitches like $20,000.
That's the standard package, right? That's the little.
That ain't even with a fucking lens, nigga. Like that's just a body.
The lens another $50K, right?
Yo, bro, like yeah, I want a red, but let's be realistic. My next camera right now, though, I'm about to buy in the next couple months. It's gonna be this A7. like 873.
Motherfucking fly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just gotta keep up with everybody else, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody else shooting with. So it's like I gotta make sure, nigga, I'm getting the same quality. In that sense.
Yeah, they either shooting with the big Canons or Sony. Everybody's on micro thirds right now.
Yeah, I'm on Sony. I'm on the Sony right now, my damn self. Because that's what's pushing. I used to use my Canon a lot. I used to use my Canon SR3, but now I use my Sony the most.
What's the camera?
It's just more. It just makes them, crispier quality. It's just you want to get niggas, be able to do smoother, slow motion scenes and shit like that. But I'm like, nigga, at this point, I'm about to start shooting with my iPhone. Like, nigga, the quality.
You see the next iPhone specs?
Yes.
So I'm like, iPhone 14 got a 48 megapixel camera, nigga.
I might as
with 8K.
I might as well just get his little stabilizer in that motherfucker.
I done seen some shit like Baby Tron just made like
right
that one. Yeah, that shit.
That motherfucker hard. I was like, I can do that.
Okay.
You just get you like one of those little lenses for the iPhones and shit.
Yeah.
That switches out.
They got a couple good apps too, like Filmic Pro.
I didn't even know they had apps too.
No, they got some crazy ass apps.
Okay.
No cap. And then they got another one called Moment. Moment is different.
They might,
Yeah, they different. Yeah,
I might have to start picking up my iPhone game low key, cause I'm like, nigga, now you saying this, I'm like,
You got the iPhone.
I'm like, I could be using this. I could probably get like. They probably got an app for like they do. Now I'm thinking about it for a film like where's this camera at? That camera, the 8.
Yeah.
The Super 8.
Yeah.
I know they got an app for that.
They got some apps.
I could probably hella use that for me.
They got some hot shit.
You right. Oh, I'm slacking.
A lot of that shit be
Watch my next video. It's gonna be a fisheye effect.
We ain't gonna say too much. That motherfucker.
Hey, listen. Okay. Hey, if I whip out my phone for my next video, just know it is what it is.
That shit gonna be hard though.
It.
The quality, like you can fuck around with the settings, make that bitch.
You right. Cause I be like trying to find the effects or overlay or something, or trying to like, you know what I'm saying? And it don't be looking like how it need to be looking. Not for what I'm going for.
Sometimes you probably gotta find a good
Sometimes
way.
I need to act. That's why I bought that motherfucker. Cause I'm like, I need the actual camera to get the actual perfect Super 8 film style that I'm looking for.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting like an old ass camera.
Bro,
Some shit with it. That would be crazy.
The only thing is that motherfuckers is just that film is expensive, bro. Like I'm like, nigga, it's like $50 for a roll for that shit, and it's like another like $30 to get it processed. And then I gotta buy like a digitizer so I can convert it from the little file that they give.
Yeah, no, that shit different.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's a process, but niggas is gonna grind and do what we need to do.
As we got to. So like, what's your motivation to keep going?
Shit, bro. Like I said, really the films, bro. So like, this is my last year out here. Sorry, people, y'all gonna miss me. Sorry, but it's my last. I'm taking my talents to Hollywood. You know, I'm one of them niggas. But I'm getting to the age where I'm like, bro. I feel like I see what Denver's missing, and it's not something that one man or one team can do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna take niggas coming back that already made it and building the infrastructure, because it's really money. That's what it boils down to. Niggas just need to have money out here. That's really what it is. Like niggas, not one group can have money. Like everybody got to be having money so that all the money is getting distributed into the right areas where that's how you build up the culture. You know what I'm saying? So you got niggas, you got popping studio here, you got popping studio there, you got niggas, everybody got red cameras because niggas is eating. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is paying $600 on music videos. They don't got that out here. It's just not. Niggas mentality ain't even to that mindset. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta like realize that I'm not one of them niggas. Like when I first started, I used to be like, I'm gonna put them on the map and blah, 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 blah. I'm personally at that point, I'm at that age, nigga. I'm putting myself on. And if that means I have to go to where the money's at, because when I go to LA, the shit I deal with out here versus LA is just like, it's like niggas in LA, why you dealing with that for? Like, take your ass out here, can make some money, and actually be around where the opportunity actually is. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't really have opportunity out here as far as just, hey, that's a movie star right there, or hey, I can go work as a PA on the film set or TV show. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, up the street. Like, that's where I'm at with it, because like I said, I'm trying to like, I'm not saying I'm retiring from music videos, but I'll be retiring. Not currently, I'm not retiring from music videos. Still booked now. But I'm saying, eventually I'm retiring from more like running gun music videos. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm just showing up to your homie house, and we got a smoke machine and lights, and we just making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be retiring from that here shortly. Like, now it's like we gotta come up with a treatment. We gotta sit here, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get locations. We gotta book motherfucking places. We gotta actually make a little, you know, short film, a little movie every time. I want your music video to be like the real goats, or you know what I'm saying? Some shit that's really recognizable. Like, okay, that's some hard shit. Cause like Kendrick Lamar videos, like Dave Free, that nigga is my inspiration when it comes to music videos. Like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be doing this shit though. Like, nigga, this nigga's music videos go nuts.
Okay. It's only like a handful of people who really invest into themselves music-wise out here.
Exactly.
And they be like so busy from doing so much shit that it's like, damn, I can't really always get to you.
Exactly.
Not everybody, you feel me? And I feel like the only reason I say this shit a lot, and it's probably gonna be like one Denver nigga that's gonna be mad as fuck when I said this shit. But I just feel like Colorado doesn't have a distinct sound to the music.
No, they don't. Well, they don't.
We're too versatile, or like we don't like.
I don't want to hear that versatile shit. It's more like it's more or less a dick eating, in my opinion. Like, it's like we either dick eat the West or dick eats the Midwest. Like, it's one of the two. It's not like we made our own. Nah, nigga, this is the Colorado sound. Hell no, there ain't never been that. That's always been the issue, though. You know what I'm saying? The infrastructure part is issue A. That's like, I'm saying the infrastructure, so hopefully niggas could create that sound within building that infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Where you got dope studios where niggas is really just sitting there creating. And then I feel like that's when the sound will really actually come. Right now, it's like everybody that's ever really had some type of known popularity in Denver always sound like this from somewhere else.
That's kind of true, yeah, to be honest. It is, but
except maybe, but even then, when I show niggas, it's like AP. I think AP don't sound like another place. When I show people AP, they be like, "Oh, this nigga sound like he from the West Coast, or he from LA, or I don't hear it." But you know what I'm saying. But if other people saying that, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck my opinion. Yeah, I'm asking my homeboys from other places, like, what you think of this nigga from out here?
Exactly.
And they saying, oh, he sound like he from here. Like, oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, that's just because everybody got a sound. Like, we're ATL nigga. Like, where he
Memphis
rap,
nigga.
Memphis, motherfucker from New York.
New York,
from
Chicago.
Cali, like motherfucker Florida.
But even California, niggas from the Bay, and niggas from LA. Like, everybody got like their own different style, you know what I'm saying? And then we just kind of like stuck in the middle between, I feel like whatever's hot at the moment is like what niggas ride. Like, that's just my personal opinion. I've been here I'm 26, my nigga, so it's like, I've been here for at least like 15 years. I've been noticing this shit, and it's like, nigga, I can be around at least recall it. And I went to school with most of you niggas, so it's like, I know you niggas too, so it's like, I know exactly what it sounded like. It's like, at first it really sounded like super Bay-ish area. When I was growing up, that I can remember, it used to sound like the Bay. All my uncle's favorite rappers I was out here sounded like niggas from Oakland, and And then I remember like the drill, Chief Key era.
I mean, we had niggas like Interstate Ike and shit,
yeah.
though. Like, you feel like
Interstate Ike was cool. Interstate Ike was cool, but he kind of reminded me like the Bay. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I know
that's a fucking legend. I gotta get that interview.
Julox, my nigga Julox, like, I don't know. Julox kind of sound a little down south though. I don't know. Yeah. But Then niggas started sounding like, you know, Chicago, and then now it's Detroit. And me, I'm just like, I don't really like Detroit music like that. So I like Babyface Ray though, and Icewear Visa. So I mean, I guess them niggas.
It's a lot of niggas though. Oh shit,
A lot of niggas out here.
No, it's a lot of niggas everywhere.
Oh.
That is like.
I think I don't even know what our hip hop sound would be though. When you really talk about it, like, I mean, I guess it's something that you're not supposed to think of. It's supposed to just come. I hope niggas will come up with that sound though for sure when it comes to the hip hop. Like, I'm rooting for it. I just not finna bank my career on it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the point where I became like, I hope we get a sound like I'm never forever hating. I'm never hating. Like, I'd probably be the nigga to come back and put some cash flow into the next generation. You know what I'm saying? But at this present time, nah, I'm finna. I gotta go. And see that, but I think that's the bigger issue is niggas leave Denver and never come back. Like niggas, there is a lot of niggas from Denver that made it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like, the CEO of fucking Sony Music is a black nigga from Mount Bellow. What? You know what I'm saying?
We got no, and but
that's like the
what
highest
I'm
you.
saying.
That's definitely like the highest you can make it when it comes to music.
That's what I've been saying though. Like,
that nigga from
we
here.
got
Grew
mad
up here and
fucking
everything.
opportunity out here. We got mad opportunity. I ain't gonna cap, but you need capital.
Yeah.
That's
opportunity
all it is. Like,
what? When it comes to music,
not for music.
Not
Like,
music.
we got
other things, yes.
because we got motherfuckers
We got
like
other businesses.
KF175 that
We got
don't do
other-
shit for nobody in the music industry.
Exactly, because that's niggas have to
You
build
got
their own
motherfuckers like
industry.
you gotta
You
really gotta create your own platform.
Niggas gotta get their own radio shows.
Like,
that radio show gotta really be tapped in and fuck with everybody, not like just dick eating certain people. Like, you gotta tap in with everybody. You gotta play local niggas music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really promote that shit. You gotta really, like, there's a lot of infrastructure part that's lacking. Of course, there's opportunity and other things in life out here. Of course, Denver's a great city.
yeah.
But when it comes to hip hop, particularly, like, not like other music, like EDM is amazing to be out here for EDM. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing for country. It's amazing for rock. It's not amazing for hip hop. Like, nigga, if you look at all these goddamn venues, 75% of them are all rock concerts and rock crowds and EDM music and like country and shit. Like, that's just what it is. Like, we don't have no real hip hop, our own hip hop foundation out here at all. We don't got no hip hop stations. We ain't got no real venues that we can go to. Shit, we barely got any clubs, nigga. Like, they kick us out every 2 years. You know what I'm saying? From the club, it's another new club we gotta go to. They done gentrified 5 Points. Like, it's a losing battle, in my opinion. Nigga, I'm done. It's a losing battle, nigga, because niggas' mentality ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's happening right before our eyes. I've been living downtown for like 4 years now and just seeing how much shit done got gentrified and boarded up and tore down and it's like niggas are not. I can't. It's like, nigga, I would love for us to have 5 Points again, but I can't say shit if we don't put our own money into it, because nigga, white people ain't. So we gotta go start buying them shits up. Niggas gotta go start, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out here actually getting money. If y'all niggas out here really getting to the money, then nigga, invest it where it needs to be invested. Nigga, don't just show me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Buy back the block.
again. That goes with this. Niggas need capital.
Exactly.
That's all we need. That's dead ass all we need.
That's all we need. And
It's
and
fucking
the sad part is, for what you gotta leave to go get it. Because that's just what it comes down to, bro.
Yeah, you gotta really have a fucking like a mad.
And then once you leave, you gotta be able to be not an asshole and forget about it. You gotta come back. Most niggas leave. Like, every nigga that I've seen make it and go work with artists and do shit that I want to do personally as a cameraman, they all fucking left. Every single one of them. Zay Jones told me that advice, like, when I first started. Like, he was like, nigga, listen, you really want to do this shit? You gotta just leave, bro. You gotta be able to just go couch surf and be in those different opportunities, nigga, because that shit ain't gonna get him out here. Look at this nigga now, director for French Montana. Like, nigga, it's possible. I've seen different niggas make it out of here, but every single one of them left. Not one of them said it.
Cause then when you think about it for real, it's like, nigga, if I go back, is my opportunity gonna be the same?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's just like, it's
once you
hard.
get in those rooms, what's the point of going back? It's like, nigga, I don't blame them. Like, nigga, once you get in those right rooms and you shooting the right artists and you know working at the right studios and why would you go back to this shit? You know what I'm saying? Where it's just local artists here.
So how'd you get, like, you said you shot for like Wale, Kevin Gates and shit like that.
Yeah,
so, like,
I shot their concerts.
Yeah, so like, oh, just a concert.
Yeah. So I shot their concerts. I got plugged in like either I hit their manager up. Like a couple I got through their manager. Got press passes and shit, their concerts and shit here. Met a few of them. I met Conway and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I met all of Griselda basically. So I mean, that's how I did that. Was just through managers and then production companies like Party Crew. I worked with Party Crew a couple times and get through them. And once you get in the venue, then you just gotta start shaking hands, talking niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how you get those big looks. Niggas start reposting shit. Like Quavo reposted my photo of him on his actual IG. Shit, like when we was in Vegas, I went to Vegas, and like on some like luck up shit. Like I was like in the crowd, just like had like a little bitty camera. These niggas started performing, snuck up, got where I could go. Like I had like a mirrorless something, so it could like fit in my bag. Got to like the little gate, the niggas like let me through because I had a camera. And I took that photo, and nigga was fucking with it. Obviously, I tagged him and they reposted it and shit.
Hell yeah.
I had sold that shit to what dispensary that is, the Harvest Company, whatever. Yeah, sold it to them. Low, just low up to one of the dispensaries. I don't know which one though.
What was the process behind that? Just hitting the motherfucking.
I just shot there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like just rapport. Just I knew the whole store. And niggas just fucking with me. Thought I was talented. So I know how that shit go.
No, that shit's hard, especially because you just like really, bro. It's really all about connections. And that's why I try to do this shit. Is because it's like
that's really
you can have opportunity, bro. Like I just talking to you, like I know that you doing short films now, you doing music videos, you doing photography, you doing all these different things. It's like when shit get bigger, of course, as I wanted to, like I could hit you on some like, hey,
yes sir,
shoot a music video for this nigga that I got an interview with.
Yes sir.
Shoot the cover of this fucking magazine for me, or
like,
do
bro,
shit
I got you on that
like,
shit, bro.
And of course, Ray gonna get to you because that's just how this shit go. But that's the
cover shit. I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll do that for free.
We can make some shit shake. We gonna put some crazy shit in there. I'm gonna put some of your photography in the magazine next.
I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do. You do some cover shit. I'm trying to do some crazy cover shit. Cause I like I said, I fuck with your cover style. So it's like I like your aesthetic and shit. How you chose it.
I gotta be different, bro.
Yeah,
when this shit gets to the point.
Are you doing physicals yet?
I'm finna.
Once you get the physicals, bro, it's about to like go. You go crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I fuck with the vision, bro.
Niggas is gonna tap in with that because it's like I'm saying, bro, you're not seeing nobody like us in fucking Westward, bro. Like you're just not.
But that be the issue.
You gotta be like an A-lister of Colorado, bro. You gotta be like Old Man Sackman or fucking Trev Rich or fucking like. And don't get me wrong, they put their work in. They did what they had to do to get up in there. But it's like, bro, what about?
But the niggas also left 4 points. Every time I talk to Trav, nigga gone.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Old Man Saxon. I knew Old Man Saxon off a couple local shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But niggas ain't really know Old Man Saxon until that fucking show. And that's what really blew the nigga up. He went to LA to shoot the show. Nigga on Netflix. Yeah, of course you gonna blow you. On Netflix. Nigga got blue check now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you got it
on Netflix. It's a wrap, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Sometimes you gotta just move. Like these past 3 years, bro, I've been traveling like every other month, bro. Like just, I hit them. I hit Chicago, New York, LA, Miami, Seattle. like Houston, like I just hit like all of them, bro. Just seeing like the difference of like really major city versus us is like. Don't get me wrong, I still appreciate Denver, but it's like for where the industry I'm in, I can definitely see where we lacking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, but it's not our fault. It really, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't our fault. I mean, I don't think it's our fault because we still young. You know what I'm saying? We just able to recognize it now. Now, 20 years from now, niggas all make it and niggas is balling in Hollywood Hills and nobody comes back to feed, you know, build some infrastructure. It's kind of our fault then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all it needs, bro. It just needs a couple niggas to come back with some actual money. Niggas got some 10 million capital to actually come feed into this motherfucker that they got where it ain't like niggas is trying to make money off this. It's like, no, this is capital they just trying to like put into the culture. Then it'd be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you gotta like, we just gonna keep going back to that. It's like all niggas need is capital.
Yeah,
and
bro.
once niggas put some shit up in here, that's like really fucking.
Yeah, consistency.
Hell yeah.
That's the other thing. Yeah. I've seen so many niggas come and go in this shit, bro. And I've only been in there for 5 years. So many niggas come and go, bro. Like, and just be like, damn, like that was a great idea. You could have been something.
Yeah, some people don't be.
That's why I don't be mad at like Mile High Minute, cause it's like I was mad at them for them punk ass list, and I don't even want to be on it now. Like the first year, I was like, alright, I can accept it. The second year, after I shot like 80 music videos throughout that entire year, and you put a nigga on there that just shot like 6. Now you got me fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I done put 200 music videos into the culture too, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done, you know, reposted 50 of my motherfucking music videos, nigga. That shit ain't free.
Exactly.
Like, fuck out of here.
Look at, but like those lists, man. I don't even know if I would do a list. I mean, I got like top 5s and shit like that, but it'd be for like the month. People I really fuck with music wise or shit like that.
I feel like with the listing, I guess
it's controversial. That's why
it's
I'm
a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing, but it's like, bro, you gotta be real. I feel like before you make a list, make sure you really look at everybody. You get what I'm saying? Don't just like dick ride and then make a list. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that you see the most. Do that shit based off of like niggas that's really actually moving and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing lists. I'm like, I be seeing certain artists on there where I be like, where's my boy at? Like, that niggas ain't even, my nigga is talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga getting views too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, bro. Like, but I feel like niggas only focused on a certain area or certain people where they're not like fully engaging everybody in the city. You get what I'm saying?
And then when you put it like, but when you think of it in hindsight, it's like, it is a lot of niggas putting in work, bro.
There is a lot of
niggas putting in, like,
that's
just
why
like,
I gotta really
tempting.
You really got it.
You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Gotta take it a little. You gotta really. But this is what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of. I kind of look at it like that. Like, nigga, if you media, this is what you signed up for. Like, nigga, you gotta be tapped in.
That's what they gonna think. Like,
yeah, you gotta be tapped in. You gotta be like. I'm not saying like. You ain't gotta. But even then, it's good to know the artist that got 10 followers. You may not gotta repost his shit. You may not gotta, you know what I'm saying? You may not gotta repost that nigga shit. But it is good to know that just know that that nigga making music. Cause you never know, that nigga may have 10 followers today and 100,000 3 years later. You get what I'm saying? Like this nigga singing rock. Do they know who this nigga is? This nigga talented as fuck. But do they know who this nigga is? Probably not. And this nigga might be somebody that is making moves out in Denver eventually too, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga doing rock. You know, it's like you really gotta be tapped in, bro.
You gotta, yeah. Motherfucker, look, it's like some people, they got they fucking, like, they be in, they pride, bro. They just don't fuck with certain shit. And it'll really fuck you up from, like, opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
Like, from, like, not understanding what shit, like, I'm finna do something around pride. Like, the actual shit.
Oh, gay pride?
Yeah. Like I'm finna actually do some shit for that because it's a community that like you feel me. You gotta be able to fucking venture out to it. Motherfuckers be so like, bro, I ain't gonna. I can't even fuck with like.
Come on, you fucking up your own.
Yeah, you fucking up opportunities because you don't fuck with certain shit or you're not diving into everything that you
as
could
a magazine,
be.
though, 100%.
Hell yeah.
You need to be in that mode.
I got to.
Covering them people because you want everybody to read your magazine. You know what I'm saying?
And this is more exposure for motherfuckers that ain't or who like, bro, because the real reason why I started this shit was because motherfuckers was like on Facebook all the time just talking about how shit the city is. Like,
oh, niggas complaining on Facebook. I hate them
and
niggas.
And it ain't, and you feel me? It ain't even like.
I don't even get my complaints. This is literally the first time you gonna hear my complaints. Like, this is the first time niggas gonna be like, damn, that nigga feels that. Yes, nigga. I've been watching you niggas and filming you niggas for years.
But it was like, bro, when they said that shit, and then you start to think about it, like, nigga, no one's playing us on the radio. Nobody got us in these motherfucking magazines. Nobody got us on any media. Like, we ain't got no venues. We ain't got shit. Summer Jam ain't been hot since fucking 2012, 2008. My nigga, like, we ain't got shit for nobody, bro. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, well, what the fuck do we need? And then we had shit like My High Minute, and we had like a lot of podcasts and different things like
more
that.
Shit like that.
We got 104.7, like they're playing some niggas' music and shit.
Yeah, we need more shit like that.
We need more shit.
All it is just more like I don't My High. I don't knock them because I don't want them to go away. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas be like, I don't like them because they're white. Well, I need one of you niggas to go do the exact same shit and build your platform and say, hey, it's room for everybody to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just because they got it don't mean these niggas got a monopoly on it. Like, y'all niggas can go do it too. And everybody can get exposure. And once you build up your platform now, niggas is trying to come to you too. And now you giving everybody even more exposure.
Yeah,
that's all it's about.
He ventured out.
Yeah, bro.
His shit ain't just solely about Colorado. He posting about shit all over because niggas, where else am I gonna get niggas? I'm not getting 10,000 followers from the city, nigga. It's not happening. Yeah. Bro. You gotta be like,
because I don't even know 2,000 niggas give a fuck about the culture out here. That's the other problem. Yeah. The supporters.
Yeah.
Supporters, which equals fans. That's where I feel like a lot of music artists out here, they be like, niggas be like, oh, the city hating, the city hating. Like, nigga, no, nigga, you just ain't got no fans. Like, take the time to build a fan base.
Yeah, and that's only because.
But then it's hard. Yeah, and sometimes it's hard to get niggas to be fans out here. But I feel like that's just because niggas are harsh critics. Niggas want good music.
But no.
Once you get good music,
certain shit though, like you said.
Once you get good music, you gonna get fans.
Yeah, but like you said though, motherfuckers in rap are not getting respect like anybody else. Like if a motherfucker make a hot EDM song right now, any nigga, he's gonna fucking blow. Like he'll be out this bitch in the next 2 weeks. Like he gonna be doing some shows and some other shit. But nigga make a hot song out here because it's been a couple. We can't even cap.
I mean,
some niggas done made some shit.
The last one I can think of is the Oh No.
What was that? I'm not even trying to disrespect, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Hot though, like was it like?
It was I just seen that shit on the commercial.
But only that part though. You didn't hear him rapping. It's the beat. I'm not disrespecting, bro, because he put in his fucking work.
I mean, the rapping part is.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, no one play. I'm not even trying to diss,
but my
bro.
point is that even
though I might fuck up opportunity.
No. I'm not trying to diss, bro. But I'm saying what I'm saying is, but even the fact that it's the song and that he's from out here, I feel like niggas should embrace him more.
That's true. Give him his flowers.
Yeah,
I give him his flowers because he got some shit.
Yeah,
he nigga,
we watching that on the commercial.
But because you feel me, he can always still rebuttal you with how many of you niggas got a fucking
Sprite commercial.
You feel how many niggas got a Disney commercial, Sprite commercial? How many?
I just feel like we should embrace it a little bit more instead of being like, nah, this nigga just this or this. Like, I feel like niggas should just.
You know the fucking bag he's getting off the shit like that, bro. Like, come on.
And I hope that he's using it
to do some shit for his
city. Do some shit
like
city.
I can't. But I wouldn't blame him if he don't, cause who the fuck like?
And again, it's like
giving him his flowers. Not too many niggas is giving him his flowers.
I feel him. I feel him. I feel him. I ain't mad at bro. That's his decision. Cause sometimes I be feeling that way. Like I be like, nigga, fuck it respectfully. I just want my respect. Like nigga, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like nigga, because at the end of the day, nigga, if I go out here and make it, I'm gonna come back and bring something. Bring some bag with me. Where actually niggas getting put on. Cause niggas don't have like a real record label either.
And it's not like the niggas who like, cause I guess the biggest thing we got out here right now.
We need a record label that got like a distribution deal from like Atlantic or some shit.
But none of the athletes is helping out either, nigga. How you
none of these niggas from here.
But still, nigga, put some infrastructure in this motherfucker. Help out, nigga. You don't even know about none of this. Like that's what I'm saying, bro.
Lose their mind. Niggas don't give a fuck about that.
Bro, they don't get in, bro. Like I feel like Russell Wilson might do some shit. He might do some shit. That might be the only because he fucking with the city right now.
What do you expect from Russell Wilson?
I expect
because
him.
He got Sierra?
Nah, not even that. But I expect him to do some shit like through the Broncos organization. He gonna
he gonna do a block party with niggas. He gonna do a Bronco block party, nigga. That ain't culture.
Don't do that, bro. He gonna have to do something with the Boys and Girls Club.
We need niggas to go buy Rhino back and put. You know what I'm saying? Like what Rhino looks like now, I don't be mad at it. But I wish niggas was there. Like I wish we were the ones that had bought that shit. Like Chauncey Billups or some shit. I came back and bought up a couple buildings and gave niggas like actual like. Cause I feel like 5 Points could potentially, bro, be like. Could be like a great black mecca. Like if niggas really put money into that shit, bro. Like that shit could
like
be
imagine that shit out like
that shit could be the Tulsa of Denver. Like that shit, the Black Wall Street. Like it has like the infrastructure, like how it's already built. You know what I'm saying? How the streets is laid out, like where the Rhino area is, where all those restaurants is. Imagine if all that shit was black. Black banks, black fucking businesses, black grocery stores, black hospitals, nigga. Like, I be getting frustrated because, like, I go to LA. I go to really any major city, and there's always a little Chinatown. There's always a little Mexico. But there ain't never no, like, nigga section that's, like, actually got, like, businesses that we don't have to, like, leave the community with. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to, like I ain't never seen an African-American hospital. Like, for us, by us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen that shit. I seen that shit from some Asians, though. I ain't never seen a grocery store just for us.
They fuck up our access to wealth. We kind of do the same thing, don't get me wrong, because we as a collective ain't doing everything that we need to for the black.
That's where I feel like it's like, okay, I got that statement when we was fucking up the wealth in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Nigga, you know how many black billionaires there is now? Nigga, you know how many niggas we just see blow up and become rappers? The money is accessible, my nigga. We're just not spending it correctly, nigga. The money's there. Niggas are spending $127,000 on fucking chains. You can go buy, not Welton Street, because, you know, I know that shit way more than that. But probably in your hood and wherever you fuck from, it's probably cheaper. And you can probably open up a salon, not a salon. I don't want a salon or barbershop. I want some like actual like grocery stores and gas stations, like essential shit.
And we don't got a fucking
that I've never seen in my life owned by us. Like I'm not saying they don't exist, but I'm just, for me personally, like in my communities, I've been in the hood. Like I'm originally from Omaha as well. Like I grew up both childhoods there and here. You know what I'm saying? So. Grew up in my Bell and I grew up on the north side of Omaha. It's like north side of Omaha way rougher, way more hood. But it's like even this, like niggas don't got no opportunity. Niggas got no nothing. Niggas don't got no infrastructure. It's the same shit. Like it's like the same game plan. But it's like, nigga, are we gonna continue to bitch about it, or are we gonna take that rap money and take our clothing money and take our athlete money and endorsement money and actually fucking do something about it? Yeah, like I like that LeBron opened up a school in Akron. Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga owns an actual school. Like, now, me personally, I want to open up, like I said, a gas station, grocery store, like just essential shit, bro, where you like actually use everyday usage that is owned for us.
Then we got like food deserts in the hood and shit.
Yeah.
Shit that like just like really be fucking us up. Like you gotta like drive somewhere. If you drive to the nice ass neighborhoods, bro, them niggas got everything.
Yeah, you can
everything,
bro. I remember living in Omaha, bro. It's like nigga, all we had was the Valeros and the Walgreens. That was it. Niggas, the closest Walmart was like 60 blocks away. In the mid central of the city. Like there's no opportunity. I don't knock niggas for what they do to survive, because nigga, that's all we got. But I'm not calling upon the drug dealers. I'm calling upon the fucking rappers. Like, nigga, you showing me all this cash and flying it in my face. Like, nigga, do something about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it, bro. Like, I feel like, nigga, we got it. We can do it now. Like, the access is there. We just gotta be more on the mindset of actually doing something about it. Instead of, it sounds like a hot button topic. Like, it sounds good. But is you really putting up your hard money to go build some shit for some nigga? It's like, that's
like, yeah, I introduced that in my first issue. It's a black town out here.
Yeah.
It was a black thriving town,
in
bro.
the northern, northern Thornton. Yeah, I was gonna shoot my short film there.
Yeah,
that was actually the location I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be hard. I'm finna try to get an interview with George June, so whatever information I get from that, I'm gonna slide that to you. But like, yeah, bro, we tried to do some shit, but you know, again,
Gotta try again though.
you feel me?
Yeah, that'd be my thing. Niggas be like, oh, we tried. We gotta try again. We gotta try again and again and again and again. Like, nigga,
nobody really want to be on our ancestor time.
Cause I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. And shout out my Arabs and Indians and Muslims and Asian people. But ain't no way these niggas should be able to come from a different country and own every gas station in the hood.
It's cause them niggas get a business loan quick as fuck.
They do get a business loan that we don't
try to, you feel me? And then when we try to go, like, even if we go to with a fucking check that's ours, some motherfuckers is like, hold on, B, like, we don't.
For sure. No, for sure. We do have certain, like, they do get like a little bit more tax breaks.
Motherfuckers get more opportunity.
They do. But we still need to, niggas, we need to figure out how to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure something out. Like, we gotta, like, nigga, if three of us gotta come together instead of one of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we gotta just come up with something to actually show these motherfuckers that we can actually do that shit versus, because it's like, I feel like it's all based off of stereotyping. They're gonna give it to the Asian and the Indian man because they've proven that they can do it. You know what I'm saying? Over and over again.
That's facts. But they also, as a collective, come together like, hey, you want to open up a gas station?
They do come together as
50. Him, and him. We all gonna throw you 50 so you can get this.
It's gonna be a little bit easier to get that loan.
Yeah, it's way easier.
Versus one dope dealing nigga trying to go get a business loan. Like, yeah,
you gotta clean the money in.
Yeah, that's not gonna work the same. Versus like niggas actually coming together as a community, actually trying to do that shit, bro. And it's little simple shit ads like that. Like all the black owned gas stations and convenience stores, I should be getting closed down and shit. But that's because we be letting our communities go to shit sometimes. It's like, nigga, why? We need to address that. I don't really know the fix to that one. Can't tell you that one. But it could. I know it's funding and shit like that. But I know there's a couple other factors too. As
so much shit that we gotta implement into the black community that's like gonna have to help getting us right. Because if we,
and I think it's a cultural thing too. Like, we're like the only community that kicks our kids out of 18. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like every community that we be talking about, they stick together is because they really stick together. Like, you know, be 8 motherfuckers in one house paying rent. Motherfucker each paying $2. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now your rent only $2. Now you got way more money to motherfucking invest or save up or do what you want to do versus us, nigga. I gotta be at the house by 18. And then now you figuring it out, and now it's like you gotta deal with the trials and tribulations of life, nigga.
And like in today's world,
so each family's trying to start, you know what I'm saying, from scratch. Basically, I feel like with us, it's like we don't stay close knit. So like niggas is trying to each generation is like niggas is trying to start from scratch.
Fact.
You get what I'm saying? Like that is not, and most cultures that is not how it is. Like them niggas grandfathers done already started from scratch, and they just picking up the fucking remains.
Yeah, bro.
And building on top of that.
Like I be saying all the time, motherfucking like sometimes motherfucking in the family be like, we ain't got no money, like there ain't no motherfucking, our money don't grow on trees or no shit like that. Like nigga, it's cause we never planted the seed in this motherfucker.
Exactly.
That's why this bitch ain't growing.
Your mama kicked you out cause her mama kicked her out, and now you kicking me out instead of us being 3-4 generations staying together in this big ass house, and all that money is collectively in one house.
You know how much shit you can do with a family right now?
Yeah, a family that all works. Do you know?
Not only
so you tell me
you
a family that all make say you got a family of 4 generations and 5 people can work. That's 5 incomes, and say like they all make an average $50,000 a year. That's like a quarter.
You feel me?
That's like but beyond a tribute, nigga, you gonna have way more money to put into something else.
Exactly.
Versus
like,
now,
hey, now let's start
you're paying rent
yeah.
over there, I'm paying rent over here, you're paying rent over there, and he's paying rent over there. Now it's way harder for niggas to all be paying these separate ass rents, 5 separate rents to put their little pennies in the pot, versus all niggas is in one house paying one rent, and then now they can put hundreds.
You know how hard that shit is for an 18-year-old, especially in now.
To
like,
grasp,
bro,
yeah.
You gotta leave in a studio apartment like $1,500.
Yeah.
You feel me? For something nice, it's gonna be more than 2 bands a month, and you gotta try to go get you a whip, and you gotta try to survive. Nigga, in some areas, gas is $8 a gallon right now. $8 a fucking gallon. Like you think motherfuckers wanna like go out into the world like that, bro? Like nah. People gotta really start looking at the bigger picture. Like nigga, why would you throw somebody to the wolves like that and expect to call yourself wholehearted?
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up mentality, bro. I feel like as a culture, a lot of shit that we call culture, nigga, we gotta reevaluate. Just because we call it culture don't mean it right. This is basically what Kendrick said, like, and it's like, nigga, that album, I didn't even like it at first. Until I had to sit back and like listen, like, oh damn, that shit is actually, nigga, it's saying some real shit. Like
niggas don't need therapy. Like, damn, whoa.
Damn, maybe we do.
Like,
bro, I listened to Father Time and I was like, wait a second, maybe I do have some dad issues that nigga I was just kind of tucked away and ain't really addressed. Niggas just been kind of working. You know what I'm saying?
Pushing myself.
Yeah, bro. Like damn. Like some of that shit you gotta really think. Like nigga, like that should be affecting your relationship sometimes and your family and shit, bro. Just based off of how niggas grew up. Like nigga, I ain't never even met my dad, but my uncles was my father figure, so it's like I'm always trying to grind and, you know, match their work ethic, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But sometimes that takes away from, you know, the little things in life, you know, niggas just need to enjoy it. Like, I was telling my girl the other day, like, nigga, I need to go do some shit that I want to go do for a second, like, go kart, like, you know, go play basketball. Like, just little shit. You get caught up in just working and paying bills, bro. Kind of lose sight of that shit, for sure.
Yeah, I was just telling my lady, like, bro, I gotta start enjoying the moment more, like, really enjoying fucking life.
Yeah,
because it be times where you doing so much, or you want to have like this moment last for a little longer, or like shit like that, and then when it's said and done, bro, you just sit back and you like, fuck, like, where the time go, where my mind go in certain areas and aspects of shit, but enjoying life at every fucking moment. Like, I'm trying to like just enjoy this conversation and just talk about whatever the fuck. Just cause like it gotta be like that. Mm-hmm. You don't get in your like after you get out of your physical form, bro. There's nothing physical anymore. There's not like you're like beyond what we know. Death is just it's over, nigga. Like there's no more physical touch. No more.
I look at it like this, bro. You know how many millions? There's so many people that live on this earth. There's literally a number we don't even know. Like, you know, like we can't even think of that number type shit. But there's only a select few people that are remembered. You know what I'm saying? And I just told myself at a very young age, like, I'm gonna make sure I'll be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, I just want to make sure I remember. Cause that's my biggest thing, bro. I want to just make sure niggas know that idolatry is here. Like, I don't know, not really this super religious type nigga, so I don't know if there's a heaven or hell or whatever. I just kind of leave it up to the nigga. I'll find out. But all I know is what I can control, and I can control if I'm remembered or not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You gotta be remembered, especially when you put in motherfucking work. You feel like that shit should be. You feel me? There's a lot of people who didn't even get to that level, and they were working, and they were trying to better themselves, or they were trying to.
Niggas passed away young or anything. Niggas could, like, especially just like these past couple of years, bro. It seems like death just been like very much around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of motherfuckers that passed away, and then if I don't know them personally, you see a lot of motherfuckers that died. Like, all nigga rappers has passed away. Like,
A lot of fucking rappers.
like, bro, when it comes like all the rappers I used to listen to, I think almost every single one of them niggas have died except like a few, like one or two. Like I'm like, my nigga, like when Dolph died, I was hurt. When Draco died, I was hurt. You want to take it back? When Mac died, I was hurt. Like, there's so many niggas that passed away, and niggas just losing count. Like, goddamn, like I was just like, nigga, what the fuck going on? Like, what's happening in this world? But yeah, bro, that shit crazy, bro. Life, that's what makes a nigga really like take hold of this shit.
Especially when you don't even know if you gonna be here tomorrow, so you just doing everything that you can today.
Exactly, bro. That's the best thing you can do, bro. Do what's best for you, bro. Cause like I said, just try to be remembered. Man. You're on the right path with the CO.FAX mag, bro. I feel like if you stick with it, bro, in a couple years, bro, you'll be a staple in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got another idea. I just need this motherfucker to get a little bit more buzz, but after this bitch get a little bit more buzz, taking this shit to another level. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I already got an idea of what I want to do with that, just so I can expand, because it's like CO.FAX, even the way how the name, like it's a staple for Colorado. Like I can't go reach out to a nigga in fucking California and be like, hey, let me interview you for fucking CO.FAX magazine. Like,
But you can.
I can,
Yeah, you can.
but the way that this shit looks and set up, it's like it's for Colorado culture.
I mean, I feel like you know, you touch everybody that's out here. Once you touch with everybody out here, I'll start expanding. Why not?
Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna want to read about everybody out here. I want to read about a nigga in Orlando too.
Yeah.
I want to read a nigga about New York. I want to read about a nigga in fucking LA, Seattle. Like, that's how you just branch out and become nationwide. Like, now you locally, so you want to start, you know, of course, making sure you touch everybody here, because everybody, there's, like you said, a lot of motherfuckers here. So that alone is going, each nigga you touch, each nigga you work with is going to fuck with you.
Yeah. And this why, and the reason why I started this shit, because it was like, it's hard work, don't get me wrong. This shit easier, because none of this shit that I talk about is mine.
Right.
I'm talking about like everybody else's story, or I'm talking about like, so everybody else's content
stories, yeah.
and shit, their content, their life, like everything, I'm just putting out
Exactly,
on
bro.
something that like everyone wants to be a part of, especially if it's positive.
And I know a lot of
Fuck,
niggas, so yeah, bro. Each nigga you work with gonna know a lot of niggas, so it's like
exactly.
Now you worked with me, now I met you, now I bet hit my nigga up. He got this dope ass magazine, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really that simple. And then like each nigga that you interview, of course they gonna fuck with you, so they gonna recommend your people. Yeah. So you gonna look up, you gonna be like, yeah, like, okay, everybody fuck with you now.
And I can still,
and
like,
that's where that buzz, you know, start building, and then yeah, you start reaching out to local artists in other cities, getting features from them, and then they, of course, local artists from other cities is gonna off top fuck with you just because you're out of state, fucking with them. Everybody want to look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
like,
you gonna
in a magazine, nigga.
Yeah, like I was in the Colorado magazine. Like, niggas gonna fuck with that, like, regardless of dummy, just cause nigga they ain't here.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as long as you just stick with it, bro. 'Cause I wanted to start a magazine a long time ago too.
Yeah,
Smart idea.
Like, it was just one of the things that I seen, and it was like, I'm personally not no fucking designer. I can't, like, I wanted to do clothes for a long time, but I just never knew how to draw. I never knew to design and shit. I never went to college for it. So I'm like, what do I fuck with? Picking up this camera all the time. So I fuck with like videography and camera shit. But after that, it was just like, I can't do what everybody really doing. My music shit, it's alright. It ain't as quality as I want it to be. So that shit's never gonna get played until I take it more serious. That shit's it's not gonna go nowhere more than what it is.
Right.
Everything else, I'm not good with the clothing. There's a lot of niggas who do clothes out here, but they're hard. Like they do this shit. Like this is what niggas like to do. I can't compete with that. It's not my avenue. Like shit, nigga, this right here.
That's your avenue.
This my avenue, so I
take
gotta
over.
do this. Yeah, I gotta
take over, bro. It's open lane, bro. I think you got it, bro. I think you can just continue. And y'all boys be on the lookout for Encore garments.
Man, I was just finna ask too. Like, I fucked up. Like, you had the vintage shit too. Like, how was that vintage shit? Like, what?
Oh man, I'm fucking missing, bro. I'm missing. I don't do it like as much as like I don't really do it like I used to. But I had started an online boutique with my homeboy. He was my roommate at the time, and bro, what we literally did, we just went to Goodwill's, Arcs, just thrifted. You know what I'm saying? Thrifted, but we only thrifted like exclusive shit, like of course, like your average like Ralph Lauren shit. But we was finding like Burberry, Old Louboutins, like the Benz is really where it's at.
The Benz.
The Benz is really where it's at. You just gotta put some gloves on and really go
put them gloves on.
Go dive
you like 4-5 cards, put some.
Just go dive it, yeah. Go in that motherfucker. You just gotta go in that motherfucking dive and go look. Cause motherfuckers be on that motherfucker like scatter roaches. Like scatter roaches. You be like, this nigga found what? Like you be looking at the nigga cart like, that nigga found, where the fuck that nigga find that at? Like, bro, but I miss it because it was just money. It was literally definition of residual income. You know what I'm saying? I ended up being the only nigga doing it, so it was just like I had too much shit on my plate. Yet again, like I said earlier, help me if I need help. Like, so my business partner just wasn't really doing his end of the stick, and I just kind of got tired of that part. But like I still miss it. Like at some point when I get a little bit more free time, I'm gonna get back to shit. Yeah. That's why
I know you still got some pieces though.
Oh yeah, that's my personal win, bro. 96 USA Olympic.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Windbreaker.
I was looking at that motherfucker too. Like,
yeah, 90.
Maybe. See, yeah, you can find some shit, bro. Who inspired you to do that?
Shit, bro. I'm just into fashion, man, because of that. Like, I'm just a fashion type of nigga, and I just really my fashion comes from my uncles. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like my friend at the time who I did it with, he had put me on to the arc. Like, oh, these niggas really got some drip. Like, niggas got you know what I'm saying? I was just like, nigga, thrift store, what the fuck you talking? Whatever. And then I went, and I was like, well, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. You gonna find some really cheap ass drip. And especially if you know how to dress, if you can really put some shit together, then nigga, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can make some crazy.
Yeah, you can make some crazy ass pieces.
Yeah, I first got on that shit from Paul Cantu on YouTube. I seen his ass on YouTube. I said, what? Like, this nigga just found a motherfucking vintage Tommy Hilfiger, vintage polo.
Yeah,
like, all this crazy ass vintage. I'm like, bro, there's no way this nigga just getting this from the thrift every time. Like, this nigga gotta be buying it and put. I was like thinking of all these things.
Cause even eBay, like niggas, that was what I was originally doing. That's kind of how I started. Like I always been like an eBay boy. Like even like through I started that in high school. I just started like that's how I used to be one of the best dressed in high school. Was like nigga eBay. Like I used to get on all my polos and shit. All the vintage polos. I be coming in high school, these vintage ass polos and shit. Nigga eBay. Like nigga like niggas had that like eBay had that stigma or has that stigma or niggas like I don't really fuck with it.
Now it's like grail.
Yeah, niggas will fuck with it now. But back then it was like I don't really fuck with eBay like that. It's fake. It's everything on eBay fake. Like nigga, no, everything on eBay ain't fake, nigga. Like you can find some amazing shit on eBay. Like, and then yeah, bro, like I just miss it because every time they do the thrift cons, I be so hurt because we had did like the second ever thrift con. We had vended there. And that was an amazing experience. Niggas made bread that day. But it was just an amazing experience in general, just being, in the culture. And, like, nigga, I love clothes. So it's like, bro, I wish my pockets was fatter back. Like, I wish I could just go and buy everybody shit. It's like, nigga, if you in the clothes, nigga, you was in heaven. Like, every time I go to thrift con, I'm in heaven. Like, nigga, this? You got this? Like, where you think that came from? Nigga, thrift con, that's the original 92 U.S. Dream Team.
Like that shit fire.
Bro, that bitch like $300 for a fucking picture. But that motherfucker frame, like, nigga, I keep that shit, like, yeah, niggas be trying to buy it. But thrift gone. Like, I shot niggas music video. Not a music video. I shot a nigga's promo video and bargained it for him. I was like, you don't gotta pay me the second half of the video to give you that. I need that.
Oh God, I need that. I'll take that.
I won't find another of that. I'll shoot another video.
Yeah,
like, that's how I looked at it. Like, nigga, it was way too much, nigga. You gotta be tripping, nigga. There's money out here, nigga. Like, nigga, that shit, man. Yeah, the thrifting shit, bro. I recommend anybody doing that shit, bro. There's money there. There's money there. Yeah, niggas be buying shit off. Niggas, everybody love drip. Everybody love vintage. That's kind of like my vision with Encore, though. I'm really attacking the graphic tees. That's gonna be my first thing. Graphic tees and hats. I feel like that's a market out here that ain't really fully touched. Niggas is making like full collections of all different items and shit, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. But I've been paying attention to like how these brands really blow up and they really focus and centralize on like one particular thing usually at first, and then build off of that. And for me, it's like I really want to do graphic tees. Like I'm a good graphic designer. I think I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna get better, but I made some pretty dope ass t-shirts, and I think I'm just like our first. Fun fact, this probably won't be out by then, but for the clothing line, I'm doing two trucker hats, and I'm doing one t-shirt, and that's gonna be a phase 1 type of thing.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so I'm really gonna hone in on those 3 items for the summer, right? Just really market and showcase those items. Like, okay, get niggas to like really be rocking. I was like, okay, I see that. You know what I'm saying? So then phase 2 is gonna come about August, September time, and then I'm gonna drop like additional. I'm not sure if I'm gonna drop those 3 items again. I might restock those, but then I'm for sure dropping another 3 to 4 additional items with that if I was to drop or restock that, which I probably am. So I might restock that and then drop another 3 or 4 additional items to complete the full collection. Drop it in phases like that, just to give it time to like really market. Cause I'm a videographer and photographer, so it's like, nigga, if one thing I should be able to do is market my own shit.
No cap.
Niggas pay me to market their shit. Niggas pay me to shoot their shit. Like, so I don't gotta pay nobody. I can just and I'm more creative with my shit because it's my vision. So it's like, the shit that I'm finna hit the city with when it comes to just this marketing and this scheme, I'm taking straight from established brands, like 100%. But that's how I'm coming off jump. I'm coming straight off that from jump because I noticed that's what you need to be. My Instagram gonna be a certain aesthetic.
Exactly.
It's gonna look a certain way. I'm gonna showcase a certain type of culture. My photo shoots, it's gonna be a certain type of element.
Yeah, that shit fire.
But this clothing brand, those are for other brands. My clothing brand,
It gotta be different.
I'm about to go take it all. Niggas is about to really see how talented I am. Like, I'm finna take that shit completely different. Like, my first photo shoot I'm about to do next Saturday. I got some chocolate when we're about to do some double dutching. Yeah. You already know how I'm finna come with it. I'm finna come with it. I'm finna come.
That shit better be crazy.
Nice. I want it ultra, like, I do want that, like, black in the hood, summertime feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe I want this summer, like, with my marketing. Like, just niggas remember those days where you nigga with the ice cream trucks. And nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kicking it outside on the block, niggas playing dominoes and shit. Just taking it back to our culture.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like no clothing brand out here does that.
It's hard. A lot of people don't got like they.
The only brand I can honestly say that does it kinda is like A kinda does it, like kinda. But I'll say A is the closest for sure. I like Adult Entertainment though. They hard. That's like my favorite local brand out here.
There's so many fire brands out
They
here.
shit.
Too, man.
Yeah, bro. I fuck with them. I fuck with Paper Addicts. I fuck with they shit too. They be out with some hard shit. Who else be out with some hard shit? Of course, Be a Good Person, but that's like the most biggest like commercial brand, I would say. Like Be a Good Person is a black nigga. Like he cool as hell too. I forgot brother's name, but shout out to you. But his shit is like, I didn't even realize it was his shit until I was like next door neighbors with this nigga. Like I was like, wait, Be a Good Person, nigga? I was just on a billboard up the street, like. like that's your shit, nigga. You live right here with me, nigga. That's what's up, my nigga. Like, so when I see his shit, I salute them, just because they definitely black owned, so I salute them. They need some love, but they've touched the white people, which smart. They got into the white part of Colorado. I be seeing mad white niggas wearing their shit. But it's so simple. Be a good person.
Yeah, be a good person.
We're not gonna want to say that. Who the fuck not gonna want to wear that shit? Like,
yeah, but like you said, you tap back into the culture, so it's different.
yeah, for me, I'm trying to like really get into the culture of like us, and like that. Well, at least like it's not geared as far as the clothing items itself, in the sense of like I'm not gonna make everything black centric. But as far as like the vision and the marketing, and like the commercials and the models and shit like that is gonna be my primarily black centric. That just is what it is.
Can't wait to see that shit.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate
that shit, bro. I'm gonna support everything that you doing beyond this shit.
Yes, sir, bro.
Send me we gonna chop it up. We gonna wrap this up in a minute, but send me anything promo wise, cause I can put into that motherfucking magazine.
Yeah.
I'll do that shit for free.
Yo.
So anything like photo shoot pricing, like the prices and all that.
Oh,
anything,
yeah.
like anything you want me to promote, even if it's like coming soon for the clothing brand.
Right. Yeah. No, I got you. I for sure got you, bro. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have you model some shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do that.
You know what I'm saying? If you can, nigga, throw on a trigger half on me real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do that.
But
and let me know the fee. I heard you can cop that bitch.
yeah, bro, I got you, bro. Right now we doing I think 25 for the hats, 30 for the shirts, or 30 for the hats, 25 for the shirts. On it too. I haven't really solidified. The shirt is like it's NASCAR inspired. I'll show you. So I did so this is gonna be the shirt. So it's Encore NASCAR logo.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That shit fire.
And a championship.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, and that's the first camo, like orange camo.
Nasty.
That's the second.
Yeah, I'm gonna be showing something with you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those are the first three things. Trust me, you going way crazy, bro. Like those are like my tamed items. Like here, I'm gonna show you something that's for the city, bro. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna be for the city. I'm making a t-shirt for the city for sure. Just cause I definitely want to showcase nigga my roots. I do got love for niggas. We dropping the House of Legends t-shirt, graphic tees. Coming now. That's gonna be coming next. Yeah, motherfucker wavy. Yeah, bro. It took me a little bit, to figure that out.
Yeah, that shit, I'm telling you, people don't even know that behind the scenes,
bro. I'm telling you, bro.
That shit is no joke.
Look, and I'll get one more. This the Garment Babies. That's gonna be the Letterman jacket and the hoodie.
That shit.
The Garment Babies, bro. All designed by me, bro. All done by me, bro.
Oh God, hey, yeah. He just showed me some hot shit. Yeah. We can't even speak on that.
Yeah, bro. We cooking, bro.
Yeah, that shit.
So I need y'all, on commission, on code. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely tap in, cause that shit,
Yeah, bro.
If you watch this shit and you slept with it drop, or
we gonna
we didn't tell you.
I'm telling you now, niggas is gonna know Encore by this time next year. Niggas is gonna know Encore for sure. Niggas ain't gonna have no choice. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you you feel me?
Yeah.
And take moves you already be
Yeah.
traveling and shit.
Bro.
Especially when you make them moves, niggas gonna fuck with that shit. Let the nigga see that.
You're right.
Nigga be like,
That's a
oh,
different
shit.
brand?
Like, yeah.
You like, oh yeah, we gonna grab that.
You ain't gotta say that. Like, this just was brand, nigga. This motherfucker
I'm telling you,
this,
bro.
This just up there, bro. Yeah, that's some
yeah.
fire shit.
I'm coming, bro, for sure, because we've had some dope brands off. Like, I forgot one more crafty collection. I don't really know if they do too much shit anymore, but they had the city in the chokehold for like a summer to a couple years. They was dropping some shit. I was like, nigga. I thought they was like the closest ones out of the clothing brands that I've seen out here that I thought was like actually gonna like get there. You know what I'm saying? Like actually get there. Like them niggas had it. I don't know what happened, but because I ain't seen nothing late like in like 2-3 years. But nigga, them niggas had it. If y'all see this, y'all niggas need to get back on that one. I'm a fan of Crafty for sure. Them niggas went crazy.
Like you said, bro, you gotta have that consistency.
Yeah, it's all about consistency, bro.
Yeah, if you stay strong with this shit,
You get there. You get there.
Blow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta really like. I don't expect this clothing shit to blow up overnight. But for the next 4 years, that's what I'm on. Like I'm pushing my shit, bro. Cause like the last 4 years I've been studying, so it's like nigga, the next 4 years I'm ready to. Nah, like I know what the culture is missing. I know what y'all niggas. Like I know what niggas is missing out here when it comes to clothes. Like niggas need some shit. Like niggas need some vibes, bro. Like you know, so a lot of our shit be like Denver centric sometimes. And I'm like the mountains is cool, you know what I'm saying? But like nigga, you wanted to touch everybody. Like a lot of those lines, like that's what the NASCAR shirt's for. That's not for Denver. Like I could easily make my first T-shirt a Denver T-shirt. You know, it's like. Nigga, no, I'm making a championship series tee. Like, nigga, everybody can rock this, you know, no matter where you from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the House of Legends, that's particularly for us. Like
Thinking outside the box state, man.
yeah, got to, bro. I love the box state, bro, but the box state ain't gonna get me where I need to go. The whole United States will. You know? I just can't. Niggas.
Like real fashion shit, like nigga, I'm trying to go free with this motherfucker. Like,
bro,
I look at it like crazy shit.
I look at it like this, bro. I look at it like Onco is my Pirates, bro. It ain't even my Off-White yet. It's my Pirates, nigga. This is my starter kit. Like, I already know what my Off-White name is. Like, I already know what that brand name is, but
Cooking that shit up.
we about to cook up this Pirates real quick. You know what I'm saying?
It's over.
Yeah, bro. That's why it's on commission, bro. Selling dope like it's on commission, nigga. Yeah, bro.
Man, go ahead and tell the people who you are again and finish this motherfucker.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all can find me. Well, this is People Call Me Rich. Y'all can find me at People Call Me Rich, PPL. You know, the people's abbreviated. Everything's People Call Me Rich now. I done consolidated everything. That's my YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, my website. It's peoplecallmerich.com. Everything that's me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else. You just Google that shit. That's me. And that's who's gonna pop up. Like, and then yeah, for my photography, check out my Studio FE page, man. But if y'all want to book a session with me, I'm always down to work. Be on the lookout for Studio FE events. I got a summertime photo shoot for the lady theme. Photo shoot for the ladies that's coming up soon. So. Y'all be on the lookout, man. We cooking. Appreciate you, my brothers, for having me, man. Having this real nigga conversation.